All right, everybody, we are here with Amahumahaba, and we're going to be seeing this fantastic, very popular category of all bird stars. And Amma and I, before I let him introduce himself, I do want to just say we have the reward available for $5. You can make Amma do another animal star, and you get to decide which star that's going to be. And similar to how we did submissions for this event, if you can make it related to an animal, Amma's going to do it. So, be ready with what you want to see. Amma, go ahead and take it away.
Alright, I'm Amahumahaba, and we're going to be running all birds. There's a few bird stars in this game, so we're just going to go through that, and then there's going to be some one-star tech to do to actually finish the game, and some new tricks that I just kind of learned today to make this a little more efficient. So I'm gonna run through this bit of nonsense. And so the timing would start, I guess, once I restart the console, so we can do that whenever you guys are ready.
We're ready when you are.
Alright, I'll do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. And so, little detail, I usually play on an N64. My desk is currently set up for ROM hacks, so I'm actually playing on an analog 3D, which is kind of like a N64 dedicated emulator that's like super accurate. So that's what we're doing today. So we'll still have like all of the traditional lag for the game, which is pretty important to gameplay feel. But basically we're gonna collect some bird/duck stars and beat the game. And we're gonna go through this this excellent intro that every speedrunner loves.
This intro single-handedly made me not like speedrunning as much, and I thought this is how every game was.
It's pretty rough. So we're just gonna start with the usual wackadoo skip attempt. Pretty simple trick. I did mess it up. There's a few pixels on that ledge that you can long jump off of and not have to talk to wackadoo. And now I'm going to try and do a BLJ backwards long jump into Cool Mountain, which is not a traditional trick that you would do. So we're just gonna try this. Alright, I got it. I figured out a little movement that makes that work earlier today, or just like 10 minutes ago.
Alright, everybody put some clappies in chat because that trick is insanely difficult and Amma figured it out.
So now we are doing the slide in Cool Mountain, and this is not a required star, but what it does do is unlocks the upcoming duck race in the slide. And before I collect this star, actually nope, never mind, ignore me. There's like 8 routes I've played with for this in the last week. But now we actually get to start doing duck things. There's also a weird thing that's going to happen where I won't be able to exit some of the doors that I enter because I don't have enough stars. So here's our first one. We're going to do this slide race against this big blue duck. And we can't skip the race like we did the slide earlier, because the said duck will accuse us of cheating. So we just have to do this the normal way. And actually, it is more efficient to collect less coins because at the end of the stage, it does a count up of all the coins you collected. And because I take this route so seriously, we're gonna collect as few coins as possible. Oh, am I gonna lose the race? I did, I lost the race, so we actually have to restart that.
Serious.
I do.
There's no mistakes ever done, ever.
Actually, we're gonna do this. Never. Not at all. That is the first time that has happened. I usually would, like, hop over some of the coins. But we'll just go back in and we'll do it again. So this is the second necessary duck race. And this time, there's a lot less coins to dodge. Fortunately, I did plan around a few minutes to do that that BLJ into Cool Mountain because I did not know if I was going to be able to figure it out. So now we just wait for the penguin, smashes his head against the wall. I mean duck, sorry. And we talk to Big Duck.
It's cold duck. That's what he is.
Cold duck, that's the one.
You've heard of cold turkey. Are you ready for cold duck?
So now we have the final duck star of the stage. And this is going to be the Lil Duck Lost. We'll grab him up here, bring him down this slope, right to their parent. And there's actually also, before I collect this star, there's an extra duck that we certainly need to interact with. And we're just gonna give him to this family. He doesn't want that filthy thing, but we're giving him to him anyway. They're just gonna chill out.
So we did get our first donation for getting you to do some extra animals here.
Oh, what do we got?
And I'm going to let you translate this as best as you can. We have a donation from Shuli's Wheelchair that says, Wovins, Mips, please go to Dory, Lethal Lava Land, Wovins.
Please go to Dory, Lethal Lava Lands. I don't know.
Mips, please go to Dory, Lethal Lava Land, Wovins.
There's a lot going on there. Dory's in Hazy Maze Cave.
Mips is in neither of those places.
Mips is in neither of those and needs 15 stars to unlock. So we're gonna do 2 unnecessary stars in Womp's Fortress in order to unlock the Sky Duck.
I like that you call it Sky Duck as if regular ducks can't fly.
Nope. This is the Sky Duck. I mean, you saw the flightless ducks in the last stage, so...
Oh, that's very true. Yeah. I just thought it was because they were cold.
So we do have to kill the Womp, giant Womp King, whatever he's called. Speedrunners we don't know much about this game, so I don't know what they're actually named. And then we actually have to do top of the fortress as well, because you have to enter into the 3rd or later star after having cleared the first 2 in order to unlock Sky Duck. So, that's what we're gonna do. And I actually just figured out a little bit of tech about this today too, and why it seemed so difficult the last time I ran this on Speed Ducks. So if you grab the duck while you're moving, you retain your momentum, which is why you drop so weird when you let go.
Is that why this sucks?
Yeah, so because I stopped moving before I grabbed the owl, duck, I just dropped straight down. There's a lot of that in this game with like cannon shots with the wing cap and stuff like that. So we actually have to do another set of BLJs because we don't have enough stars to go into the Bowser door. Fortunately, this one is considerably easier.
We have Shu in the chat learning that her wheelchair donated, and maybe Shu, since you're so familiar with your wheelchair, you can translate Wovens, Mips, please go to Dory, Lethal Lava Land, Wovens for us as to which 3 stars that equates to.
We are in a bind. Oh, was that a 3-star donation?
Yeah, it was 3 stars.
Okay, so we gotta do Mips,
$15
Dory, and go to Lethal Lava Land.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so that makes sense. So usually we would be switching controllers for these throws, but I don't have a switcher kicking around today, so throws are going to be a little weird. So I'm just throwing on my running controller.
Chat has decided that the bullies are a duck.
The bullies are a duck, alright. The multiple bullies.
Yeah, multiple bullies are several ducks.
As a
but
collective,
one bully,
it is a duck of bullies. So now we have a weird thing where I can't exit through the door that I came in through because I don't have enough stars. So I just have to come back into the stage, and then just exit. And now that we have the basement key, we are going to do some basement duck things. So I built, as far as I know, the only duck down here is the sand duck, Klepto. So we get a nice quick one here. In the talons of the duck.
That star, when I tried to learn this game, it gave me nightmares. Like it's
a rough one.
Crazy how hard this game is if you just watch other people that are good at it.
Right. So we're gonna do our Lethal Lava Land star while we're here. Mips might take a little bit. Boil the big duck. Or actually, it was bully the ducks, right? Because they did plural. There was still a big duck there. And with that, we can now go to Dory. So Mips is going to be an interesting one. We're going to need to do a few more stars.
I don't remember, what else do you have planned after this area?
The Substar and Snowman's Head.
Right, yeah.
We're going to attempt to do triple box jump here. We'll try it one more time. Alright, we'll just do this.
CJ is berating me in the chat here by saying I'm happier about Taco Bell than donations. There's just not donations. I think somebody should donate for more stars, and that will give us something to be excited about.
This is true. Get us back into Lethal Lava Land, give us some wing cap stars.
Yeah, turn Mario into a duck by giving him wings.
Yeah. After Bowser's Substar, I'll have enough stars to actually do wing cap stage. Which means we wanted to just do extra stars for no reason. Alright, so everyone's favorite part is where I make a fool out of myself for a while here. And we just got a BLJ off of this stair here. This is kind of awkward because you have to keep yourself to the right of the top stair, but you also have to be in the up left notch of the stick to do the BLJs. I think that'll work. And now we have to sit here for an indeterminate amount of time, gaining speed backwards. No, that wasn't good. So basically, you can usually tell.
Calling for donations.
Yep, that's what we do here. Nope, that was too slow. You can usually tell based on how fast you launch off of the staircase. Yeah, there's maybe a frame or two that you have to get into the up left notch before you start. That'll definitely work. If this doesn't work, something is seriously messed up. Okay. I have one 0-star run on the board, and it took me 20 minutes to get that part. So this is another star. It's not duck related, but is necessary. We do have to collect this in order to get past the blue barrier. Unless you guys all want to wait an hour for me to do a 0-star SBLJ.
I've seen CJ do worse things for money.
Alright, so we got out of the laggy sub room. We don't have to go back there. Now we're on to the Fire Sea. And we're just gonna do the very intentional damage strat. I'm gonna try to save a bit of a second here. Nice.
Nice upward.
That was pretty neat considering I don't really know how to do it. But I always go for it. Nope. Okay. It doesn't actually save time when you do it the way I did, but it's fun to do. And I gotta do some stuff for swag strats. Alright, we get out of that wretched place. And into the second Bowser fight. We're just gonna do a little slide here. Oh! Alright, so far the throws have been going good, which is nice. And now we are on to our next Duck Star. We still owe a MIPS, is that right?
Yeah, we owe a MIPS, and we also, during that Bowser fight, got a donation from one of my good friends, MirrorB1993. It just says Quack, so I think, and it's $10. So we have to do 2 more stars. He didn't tell us which stars. I don't know if he knows this game very well. So,
well, let's do let's do Wing Cap and just open the floodgates.
that's a good idea. Yeah, Mario as a duck, great plan. So we'll do the Wing Cap star, and then what do you think? Fly to the island in Bomb on Battlefield?
So I'm trying to think. That or Secrets. Those are both really good.
Secrets would be good.
Alright, so a lot of people don't know from watching just the speedruns, or they may not know, because you don't actually see this, but this is how you're supposed to do this star instead of the 11-second wall kicks. And I'm just doing jump kicks to control Mario on the ice. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, and then we're good to go. Any sooner than that, and you get blown off of the cliff. And Yeah, so Big Duck keeping us from losing our hat.
Shout out to Big Duck.
The Big Blue Duck. So we're just gonna enter the stage and exit, and then we are going to do wing cap. So now we are the duck. We gotta collect these here coins. Yeah, I'm not at an angle that I'll be able to do the rollout, but we'll just do this. Logical duck move. Alright, so now we have the wing cap. So wing cap stars are open. The duck cap.
Right, the duck cap, yeah.
So we're gonna go into Bob-omb Battlefield and do a duck star.
Dayman says ducks have a real missed opportunity to have wings on their head. Would let them also have arms. Thank you, Dayman.
So we're gonna use
Also,
this
thanks
trick.
to Potato for getting the donate link in the chat to remind people to donate.
Oh, you know what we gotta do for this? So you're right. Let's go back here. There's a lot of unlocks in this game. One of those is cannons. So, there we go. That would require us to do the King Bob-omb fight.
Oh yeah.
So we need
also,
2 stars.
really quickly, I did get a notification here in the back that the next bonus run for bonus weekend will unlock at $2,600 and will be CC doing Ocarina of Time randomizer.
Oh, very good. So I figure if we owe a Nessie, or not a Nessie star, sorry, a Mip star, we should probably be down here, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm just gonna do a couple of quick stars.
In Speed Docs' favorite level, Lethal Lava Land.
It makes sense. Oh, I messed that up. Alright. We got that one. And we're just gonna get one more nice quick star. Lethal Lava Land will just be our permanent filler stage. Alright, we're still doing pretty good. Okay. So
I
now,
think this Mip Star is the last one we have planned with all the donations and stuff. So after this, you would go fight Final Bowser. Is that right?
that sounds right to me.
All right, donate now, and so we have to leave the Final Bowser level to come back and do more stars.
I will
Get 'em in
absolutely leave the level. If you guys want to catch me on the last throw, like, do whatever you can. Bring me over budget here. So we are taking a very inefficient path here. So we actually have to do BLJs again.
The simpler ones.
Yes.
The ones that you should try at home.
The bane of a lot of speedrunners, and one of their biggest problems is a lot of people just mash too fast. pretty sure you really only want to do like 8 to 10 meshes a second at most. So now we're just gonna do a regular old 1670 star style Bowser in the Dark World. Unless anyone wants to evict us real quick. Oh, that was just barely not there.
Yeah, we can make Alma go back and do, I don't know, the wing cap secret. What's that called? The red coins in the sky one?
Tower over the wing cap, something like that. Gonna do a swag strat here.
Dude, that was sick.
I love that strat. Shout out to Bubzia for showing me that. I think he did that in his 120 star blindfolded run.
Doing that blindfolded sounds absolutely absurd.
Yeah, it seems pretty crazy. Alright, 2 throws, y'all. 2 throws, y'all.
Ain't looking good. We may have only gotten a couple extra animal stars this time.
One more. Nope. We're gonna take as much damage as we can along the way.
I'm actively refreshing.
There's still time. Come on, somebody stop me from getting this star. I'm getting closer.
Nothing has come in.
We tried.
Alright. That'd be time. An Alma run going under what come to?
That might be a first.
To no fault of your own, to be clear. You have always done excellent at the game.
I also made the mistake of figuring out that cool mountain BLJ earlier, like 10 minutes before the run started, which saved a good amount of time.
It did look super cool, though.
It's such an odd one, because you have, at a very specific moment, have to like shift the stick off of a notch. It's interesting. But yeah, that's all the ducks that Mario 64 has to offer. At least without more extreme mental gymnastics. Hopefully that was fun, and it's always fun to play for speed docks. And hopefully we'll see this good rest of the day.
Thank you so much, Alma. You got any more shoutouts or anything you want to give before we go over to Wheel of Fortune?
I think I'm all set. I'm looking forward to that. Thanks for having me on. It's always a blast. And best of luck for the rest of the event.
Thank you so much.